Alright, we're back. So far that intro thing we got going on before, that was pretty cool. I'm liking it so far. Like that we're just playing some random kid for the most part. Okay, so we're looking around. Pig.
Blood. Fresh.
I feel we're gonna see a lot more of that. Poor piggy. Look in this wagon here. Look at the cart, but you can't look at the other thing.
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Ugh.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
That is the important thing. So just don't mind me. I'm just gonna, mind my own business.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a Forrester squire. Former stock bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead.
We have a dumb haircut.
Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your fucking business.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs.
I like to see you try. That's probably a heavy ass
That
sword.
sword's
He's like,
too
shit.
big for you, boy.
I was
You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North.
He's a dick.
I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Shit. I pressed D instead of...
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Come get it, you bastard.
Hey. Man, I keep dropping my damn sword all the time.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Pitchfork.
You really
Axe.
are a pig farmer.
I kind of like that pitchfork better. Oh, god damn. Damn.
Mercy, please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never
Don't
survive
do that
without
to me, because they always...
I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
I don't know. I'm such a idiot. He's gonna attack me now.
White Eel will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Oh, man.
I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Well, we'll try. Iron Rat, stronghold of the horse of the House Forrester. Yes, can someone just like take care of my leg, please?
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Yeah, I'm about to
Garrett!
pass out.
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Oh, that's a cool painting.
2 White Hill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Ew.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ah, why? Ew, ew, ew. Why is this a thing right now? Ew. Oh.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
Oh, God.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son, Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Wow, you did it.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
The Ironwood Grove.
Yep. So. Quite the chair. And go around it. Nope.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Who's that?
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him.
Too soon.
Gregor the Good. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's like the moody one.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Okay.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Yeah, honestly, he's walking around a lot more than I thought he would, considering his leg problem. Ew. I ain't touching that. That I am going to.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess. This might help.
But it's like taking this stuff. Like, what if he needs that?
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Lord Ethan can suck it. Because I want it.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Can I? I just wanted to ask you. Can I leave now?
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your
Yep.
family...
Sucks.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
Okay, well,
You were with Roderick, no? I'm
You know, I
sure
can-
it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say.
well, I can't tell
You
the
have the
North
Forrester's
Grove
sword.
thing, right? You said to Uncle Duncan, not
This
anyone
belongs with
else.
Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the
Yeah,
ones that
but
should be demanding retribution.
They attacked
They attacked
And they'll say
me.
they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same,
Just not
as any
gonna-
man would.
I'm not gonna say anything.
It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable. I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I'll do what's asked of me.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
I don't want to go to the wall.
That settles it then.
Like Duncan, I'd like to tell you
You can
something.
have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
So I'm like not gonna get the chance to tell him.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Thank you. Okay, cool.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
See, I knew I shouldn't have told.
From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the Wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the Wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Garrett, wait!
Man. Oh, it's, I forgot your name. Oh, Talia. Thanks.
Be safe.
Oh, thanks. Sweet of you. Well, I'll try not to die.